I'm Tracy Lewis.
And I'm Dave Gagnon.
And this is Shadowbox. And we're here to tell you 7 secrets about eXp. Let me ask you a question. What thing would have to be true 3 years from now for this to be at least the best business decision you've ever made? That's a powerful question, right? Well, our goal for this presentation is to help 2 kinds of realtors. For those of you that are struggling in your careers, or maybe you're new, you'll get a simple roadmap so you can have the opportunities in real estate that you've always dreamed of. And for successful realtors, we're going to show you how you can get free from the hamster wheel and leverage your success and influence.
Absolutely.
You're going to learn why the best way for you to grow your business exponentially is by aligning yourself with eXp. We've got the tools, systems, and playbook to set you financially free.
Let me give you an example. RE/MAX was founded in '73, and after 10 years had about 5,000 agents. Fantastic growth. Keller Williams started in 1983, first 10 years had about 5,000 agents. eXp started in 2009, and after first 10 years had over 23,000 agents, with 51,000 agents in the US today.
Yeah, and this just shows you the exponential growth of eXp. These were 2018 numbers compared to some of our fellow real estate companies. And we really, truly do believe it's simply because eXp is a better model for us real estate agents.
And that just proves out, you can see here, the revenues with eXp now up over 600 million, and that's quarterly. You look at agent count, now over 50,000, I think 51,000 I saw last week. And this is on video, so it's different today. But phenomenal growth every year.
Absolutely.
One of the things that most people don't understand is eXp is not a franchise. Other brokerages can buy a name and seem bigger, but the brokerage is typically that local office. With eXp, we are 51,000 agents, 50 states in the US in a single brokerage, so we all work together, and collaboration is at a much higher level.
Absolutely. A little bit about Super Dave here. He's been in real estate since Reagan was in office. He ran 7 Keller Williams offices and was the former director of growth for eXp Realty. When you joined the company, they were in how many states?
14, and I helped grow into the rest of the 50. And we had 272 agents when I took over that role, over 6,000 when I stepped out. And now I focus on helping our agents grow their business.
Absolutely. In fact, he's got one of the largest revenue share organizations within eXp, over 4,000 agents. So exciting place to be.
A little bit about Tracy. She's been in real estate for over 24 years. She owned the number 4 Century 21 office in the entire nation. She's trained over 1,000 agents. She was the number 1 recruiter globally for Keller Williams the year that she joined. She has an NLP certification. She's the author of several books, with your latest one coming out very soon. I'm so excited about that. And of course, she's had many awards and recognition within the industry. And she leads one of the biggest teams or groups at eXp, with coming up on 6,000 agents.
About 5,500 right now.
About 5,500 today. Fantastic, Tracy.
Thank you. Honored to be in this great company. So let's talk about the 7 secrets about eXp. Number 1 is lead generation. As we all know, the success of our business depends on the lead flow that we have. In fact, not having enough leads is one of the biggest complaints that real estate agents have. So eXp, because we are agent success obsessed, we have solved that problem for your typical real estate agent. Every US-based agent gets a CRM lead generation system. It's called KV Core, and I got to tell you, it is a game changer. It really teaches you how to drive traffic to your website so you can capture those leads and actually convert them. It's one of the most powerful systems that's out there, and real estate agents, best of all, can generate seller leads, not just buyer leads. It's a big game changer.
Absolutely, and we take care of all the training with it, right? It's really plug and play. We'll set it up for you. You can customize it. You can have your own domain name. You could actually use a widget on your WordPress site if you already have that and you just want to integrate. It's extremely powerful. In fact, you owned this or used this same tool before you came to eXp. What did you pay for it?
I paid $999 up front and $499 a month. In fact, when I joined eXp, I shaved about $20,000 a year of overhead off of my bottom line, and it was a pretty exciting day, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And this tool not only will help you capture leads, It'll help you develop those leads and develop relationships so the conversion rate actually becomes much higher. I hear all the time from agents, yeah, in the old days, I get leads, but they're garbage leads. It's like, it's only because it's a registration, you haven't built a relationship. This tool has relationship building technology into it, which allows the leads to convert at a much higher rate, making more sales.
The second secret about eXp is training. We have over 60 hours a week of live training classes to help you build your business and support you in every possible way. And we've got training classes that are great for rookie agents, things as simple as how to fill out a listing agreement or how to get your conversion site up and running, to much more advanced training. And there's lots of training on how to build your business, how to develop business plans, how to work with video. Basically, there's something for every single agent in the industry.
Secret number 3 is multiple lead sources. So for most agents, it's work with a buyer, work with a seller, and limited ways to generate leads. With eXp, there's so much more. So we have a commercial division, and we actually do the training to teach the residential agents how to partner with the commercial agents and brokers to be involved with more deals. In fact, many agents go through the 5-day certification course to become certified on the commercial side. Also, we have express offers. This is an incredible tool. It's like a iBuyer platform. However, it will allow you to do better prospecting. It'll allow you to serve customers that are looking for more volume, and it builds future revenue and gives more income opportunity for the agents who are participating in it. We have an REO division that has just launched. What does this do? What is REO? REO is a foreclosure representation. It's a program to be able to work with lending institutions to help them move their real estate owned properties that they might have foreclosed on and get them sold. And this is very helpful for the banks. So to have the entire program kitted to teach you who to talk to, what to say, how to present, and you have a support team to help you close that business and be in a fantastic position if we experience a downturn in the market. As we know, it's all a little cyclical, right? The other one is we have a Relocation Affinity program, which will allow you to build relationships with companies in your area and really have a different prospecting tool than most agents have been taught or can even use.
We also get extensive marketing and branding material sent straight to our inbox. So really, as an eXp agent, you've almost got your own PR company right there in your internet connection. So it's a great way to build your business.
Absolutely. And productivity matters. I heard someone say they heard that eXp is just a recruiting company. And the reality of it is, unless agents help a client, there is no money to share.
Yeah.
And so this just validates, this is the 2020 Real Trends report. We were the #1 independent based on closed transactions, and you can see the rest of the recognition there. The bottom line is we do close a lot of business.
Absolutely. And the fourth secret about eXp is technology. We have the most user-friendly and cutting-edge technology to make your life easier and help you make a lot more money. We all know the effect that Netflix had on Blockbuster, that Amazon had on every single retailer. We know what Uber and Lyft did to the taxi industry, and now we know what eXp Realty is doing to traditional brokers. Technology disrupts every industry.
Absolutely. And one of those major technologies that we have is eXp World. Imagine 55,000 agents, over 1,000 staff, all having a place that you can go without getting in your car and getting dressed up and waiting your turn in line to ask the broker a question. You can literally go in from an internet connection, have live interaction in a 3D environment. It's so powerful that it's actually being used by many businesses, learning institutions, and even the government.
Yeah, exciting times. The #5 secret about eXp is a stronger body and a stronger mind. You know, I tell real estate agents that eXp is a self-development company cleverly disguised as a real estate company. So we have healthcare. I was able to shave about $300 a month off my healthcare, and I actually have better coverage than I've had at any point in my real estate career. We recently bought Success Magazine, and every agent gets their own copy every single month. It's a way, again, for us agents to build up all the great skills that we need, including developing our own mind and our own energies.
And what about Grant Cardone?
Yeah, pretty exciting. So Grant Cardone and his lovely wife have just recently come on board with eXp, and Grant Cardone is actually doing teachings in our clouds. So as eXp agents can tap into the kinds of training that most people are paying thousands and thousands of dollars to tap into.
One of my favorite experiences has been Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
Tracy and I became platinum partners with Tony over a year ago,
Yeah.
and the training has just been incredible. And Tony's coming into our leadership event later this year, so every agent in attendance gets that impact directly and live. And so it's about making our agents better in every way possible. Number 6 secret is global reach. When I started, we were in 14 states in the US, now all 50 states. We added Canada, and now we've added another 11 or 12 countries. You can see them all listed here. And as importantly, we've announced 2 to 3 countries every quarter since we launched the global division. The leadership there is absolutely incredible. This does a couple of things. Number 1, of course, it's a bigger opportunity to help grow the company. Number 2, it'll be hundreds of thousands of international buyers looking at your opportunities to sell here. Imagine the impact that'll have if there's a shift in the economy at any time in the future, right? So global expansion all within a single brokerage is a very powerful tool.
And the number 7 secret, the most important one, time and money freedom. We have the only revolutionary rev share model and stock so you can live your life by design and live the life that you dream. That picture there is of me and Super Dave in a little shadow box in Hollywood Beach. Dave and I have both made a lot of money in the real estate industry, but it was always get the listing, sell the listing, spend the money. The hamster wheel never ended.
Predicated on stock and revenue share is the best way to get time and money freedom, and we're going to talk about that. And before we do, I just want to do a quick income disclaimer. Of course, it's not guaranteed. It's based on your efforts. We have an entire statement at exprealty.com/income, and I recommend you read it. We'll even give you a slide to show you how many agents have made over $1 million in sales and revenue share, and all the other stats are there too. So let's talk about how the model works. The financial model at eXp, very straightforward. It's an 80-20 split, and there's a cap each year of $16,000, and that resets on their anniversary, not the calendar year. And so what that means is once someone's paid $16,000, they're then on the 100% plan, which means 100% commission minus $250 cap transaction fee, and it stays that way until they've paid $5,000 in cap transaction fees. And then 2 wonderful things happen. 1, it drops to $75 for the rest of their year. And number 2, it triggers an icon award, which we'll get into in a little bit. And that is very significant. Basic cost with eXp, $149 to join. That includes the launch of all the technology and your first month's tech fee, which is $85 per month. There's a $25 broker review fee on closings and a $40 risk management or E&O fee, which caps at $500 per year. So if you do 100 deals, it's still capping. You do 1 deal, you only pay $40. So for a lot of agents, that puts a lot more money in their pocket also.
Yeah, when I had my Century 21 franchise, E&O was one of the biggest profit centers I had because agents didn't know that they could negotiate it. So just a little tip if you're going to stay at your current company. One other really great thing about eXp Realty is our legendary mentorship program. So if you're a rookie agent or it's been a while since you've been in the industry, on your first 3 deals, eXp is going to pair you with the perfect mentor to help you really get your business started. And there's a little different commission structure for those folks. So for more information about that, just send us a quick message.
Absolutely. So let's talk about equity a little bit. Here's Tracy and I ringing the bell at the NASDAQ shortly after we uplisted. Pretty exciting times. So let's talk about how the stock works here.
Sure.
So these are awards. So most of you have done well enough with your broker that you've got a plaque or a certificate, and that's great. eXp awards stock instead. So agents get $200 worth of stock every year for doing their first deal. They also get $400 worth of stock for capping, meaning they've paid that $16,000. And if you recommend eXp to a friend of yours and they join and you're their sponsor, when they close their first deal ever, you're going to get another $400 worth of stock. So all of those are awards or gifts for doing the right thing. They all vest in 3 years from the award date. There's also the Icon Agent Award Program, and this to me is just absolutely phenomenal. So if you are or will become an iconic agent, which in most parts of the country is somewhere between 25 and 35 deals, unless you're a luxury agent, then it can be as low as 10 transactions. You hit the Icon production element, and the company's going to award to you up to $16,000 worth of stock. And there's things that we ask you to do, like participate in the cloud campus, help the other agents, those kind of things. $16,000 worth of stock coming back to you. And you can figure out the value of that. You know, go and look at what it would have traded at last year, the year before, see what it's trading to today. Do the math on it. And stocks go up and stocks go down. Remember, this is an award, not an investment, but you can do the math.
Yeah, when I joined the company, the stock was at 64 cents a share. That was back in November of 2015. What was it? Of course, we didn't even have stock when you joined eXp.
There was the promise of stock, and that's one of the reasons why I love Glenn. Everything Glenn, who's the founder of the company, everything that he's told me, he's done.
Right.
Right? You know, it's just always open and sincere.
Yeah.
And being publicly traded was a goal of his. He made that happen. Getting it on the NASDAQ was a goal. He made that happen. And you can just do the math and see where we are. It's really has been an incredible ride.
Yeah.
And all of the agents get to participate in the future growth and profitability, which is a fantastic blessing.
Absolutely. And our stock actually split in February of 2021. So as you go to the stock ticker and look it up, it's EXPI. But be sure and notice that there was a nice split. So as you're adjusting your numbers, it's pretty exciting times.
Absolutely. We also have an agent equity program. And the way that works is an agent can opt in or out on a monthly basis. If you're in the program, the company will hold back 5% of your commission dollars until the end of the month. And at the end of the month, the company will sell you EXPI stock at a 10% discount versus what the public traded it for on the last trading day of the month. So if you think it's a good value today, get it at a 10% discount. If you don't want to be in the program, don't be in the program. Most of the agents I know are in it and very grateful that they've been in it for a period of time. Let's talk about revenue share. So revenue share, think of it this way. It's a referral program where the company pays a referral to you for inviting someone to the company and sponsoring them into the company. So we're just going to work it off of an agent doing enough to be a capper, which would mean $16,000 cap. And the company has this program. We pay through 7 lines. And this just shows you up to $2,800 for someone on your first line or first level, up to $3,000 on your second, et cetera, et cetera. But let's use some real examples so people can kind of understand how it works. Does that make sense?
Right, and all of these levels are triggered by the number of productive sponsored agents that you have on your front line. So what that does is it really encourages our agents to continue to build their business and to continue to introduce new agents to this dynamic company. However, because as you see, you make more money on your second generation, your second level than your first, that also gives our agents a built-in desire to really help everybody in their organization grow and prosper. Because Glenn was brilliant when he came up with this compensation model. It really encourages us to help our team members sell more homes, because if there's no revenue, there's no revenue share.
Absolutely. So we're all engaged in helping our agents and helping the company, right? Yeah. So for example, if Pat Hayes closed a home sale worth valued at $600,000, his commission may be $18,000. The next month, you will automatically get a direct deposit from the company into your bank, somewhere between $315 and $630. And that's because the company always pays out 50% of revenue share, right? We want to make sure the company is healthy and vibrant, and that the agents are getting their fair share. And that'll continue on every deal until Pat's caps, and then next year when he uncaps, it'll start all over again. Yeah. eXp agents earned over $87 million last year in 2020, $87 million in revenue share. And eXp has paid out over $200 million since the Rev Share program started in 2015.
Pretty exciting numbers, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. If you stay with your current real estate broker, how long will it take you at your current pace to save $1,566,000? Well, in case math wasn't your favorite subject, even if you could save after taxes and normal living expenses $94,000 a year, it would still take you 17 years. So this is why I ask, if you have $1.566 million in the bank or in some investment, I don't know you could ever do it in a bank, but you've got it in some investment and you're getting 6% on that money year after year after year, that $1.566 million is going to give you about $94,000 in residual income, which, you know, you'd have to cut a few expenses, but most agents could live on that if they had to. Now, let me show you a shortcut to that kind of residual income-based lifestyle. With eXp, we have a proven plan to achieve up to $94,000 a year with only 30 agents in your real estate organization, and they're all cappers. So let's say over the first year or two, you bring in 5 productive capping real estate agents, and you help those 5 grow to an additional 25. So maybe one agent gets 20, one agent gets 5, the rest just sell real estate, which is great. That's going to earn you about $94,000 a year in residual income. And we have agents that are meeting this metric very, very quickly within our organizations. But this is my favorite example. It's the 10 who get 10.
Yeah, so take a little bit more time,
Sure.
right? Or maybe you have more influence or put more effort onto it, right? But if you brought in 10 and you help them average 10, so they don't have to have 10, but you just average, that would generate somewhere between $174,000 and $348,000 a year in passive income above and beyond what you're doing in your sales.
Yeah, and that's just having 110 people that are capping agents within your organization. So, and Dave, how many people do you have in your organization?
Well over 4,000 as of today.
Yeah, so
and you?
Over 5,500. So the numbers can grow very, very big, very, very quickly if you put in the right effort. And Dave and I and many other people within the eXp organization are here to show you how to build your revenue share organization the right way.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So in 2004, Mark Zuckerberg invited 5 people to his Harvard dorm room to discuss a business opportunity. Only 2 bothered to show up, but they both got in. Dustin Moskovich is worth $20.7 billion, and Eduardo Seguin is worth $17.2 billion. What a huge lesson for the other 3 that didn't bother to show up, and everybody else. Nothing is more expensive than a closed mind. So we appreciate you taking the time to take a look at eXp Explained, the 7 secrets about eXp. So if you'd like more information about this groundbreaking, life-changing company, get back to the person that introduced you to eXp. And if you'd like additional information, of course, feel free to reach out to me and Super Dave. We're here to help you and grow and prosper. And realtors get free with eXp.
Absolutely.